Yeah.
Okay, right, that's good. That's good. Yes, I didn't even think that, right. Okay, maybe then, Jerry, you want to talk first. You talked about a certain thing, I'm not even sure.
Was I going to talk first?
No?
It says here, parent speaker.
Parent speaker, Jerry Chartier.
Introducing, we have here a parent speaker, Mr. Jerry Chartier.
The last time we saw Jerry, I think he was singing at our graduation.
Can I sing?
Go ahead. Oh, we love it.
Jerry, I have the tape and we can review that if you wish. Good luck.
This is a surprise, because speaking here, I'm here because I hear so much about what's happening with Maslow. I get little snatches here and there, because I got some solid information from Conrad some months ago. And I'm very concerned, as perhaps I can't speak for all parents, but any parent who had a child go here, seen things happen to the child that are sometimes hard to take, but sometimes excellent. I believe in what's happening with Maslow, what they've been doing, what you have been doing here. I'm very concerned that it's going to be wrecked. I'm not sure of all the details, but I understand you're going to be closing, leaving this building, and going to the regular high school. That's the case.
That is proposed. That we occupy space in.
Well, if you occupy space in the high school, and if that means that it will be under the strictures that go on in the high school, that exactly the same everything, I can't see how Maslow can survive. I don't know if it can or not. That's what I'm worried about. The freedom has to be there. The staff has been great. The staff has been great. I don't know what's happening with the staff. I just want to go on record that my child had an excellent experience here. I have 2 more girls coming up that I would like to have this opportunity if they wished it. If they wished it. A lot has to be done with the school system on a whole, as a whole. The particular program here, I could just say when my daughter was going to high school, she was very upset with everything. I didn't know what was going on with it. I'm supposed to know a little about those things also, but kids react differently to different situations. And as an alternative, this was what she wanted, and we were a little upset about it, or we didn't know enough about it. Now that I know about it, everything that she did here was, in terms of growing personally, and even with the family, it was helpful. Very, very helpful. So I just hope that Maslow can continue as it is, independently. I go on record to say that. That's what I have.
Thank you.
In the same vein, too, if there are any people that are leaving that would like to say something now, because I know they're going to be leaving the process, we welcome that too right now. Any students who are going to go into high school that want to say something now?
Yeah. My name is Tanya G, and this is my first year now, but I'm graduating in June. And I just want to say that I like the school. I hope you have a good night.
Who else is going to high school?
I'm Barbara. This is also my first year at Maslow. My main concern right now is about Conrad and Alice, G, and Josephine, because I have no idea where they're going to be next year or anything. That's just my main concern. I'm still thinking about 606, but my main concern right now is about Connor and Muscle, because I still don't even know where he's going to be. I've been hearing about 606, but I haven't heard anything really about Connor and where he's going to be next year.
I don't have an answer to
Is
that.
that a question?
Yes.
I don't have an answer to that. Perhaps those who don't know. I'm the administrative in charge, and I've been with the program for 8 years. The move from here brings with it, for me, a reduction in my responsibilities to the program down to, as has been outlined to me, the time equivalent of 2 or perhaps 3 teaching periods. I don't know what they have planned for me for the other time. I find it very difficult to get used to the idea that I could select out a block of time during the course of the day and say I'm going to look in on or help or be responsible for this program. And then the curtain drops and I go on to some other activity related in all probability to the traditional school that creates, as our students know who are participants in the program and who must take a period or 2 at the high school, that causes a certain amount of stress because you go from one system which stresses responsibility for self to another system which structures your responsibility. And the same thing would apply to me as an adult. If I would have to work in 2 quite separate and distinct systems, I suspect I would, in crossing the line one from the other, would suffer the bends. In a sense, I would come up from the deep much too rapidly, perhaps, and have to decompress every once in a while. I have very queasy thoughts about the prospects of what is in store for me for the next year. And I'm really hurt because it poses some real dilemmas for me as a human being. Some real dilemmas. Obviously, I must be perfectly with this program. It appears that I will not have that choice. I will do the best I can, however.
Is that Marla?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could I just respond to one thing, Mrs. Elton? I'm sure. No matter where you go, what happens, I feel personally, I know that whatever you've done, campus is lost. Never. There's a bunch of kids out here that changed because of this, and you're part of that. And that's important to remember.
To begin the process, what I'd like to do first is start with students from MT. Please, will you come to the middle of the room? Except for Carla. I'd like you to pick a part. One part. Please try and break up and pick one partner that you want. No, let's look at Matt's. No, one part.
Hey, come on, you got me.
All right. Okay, so there's one. Who's with you, Madeline? There's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're at. Okay, so 1, 5. I would like each of you 2 to go and pick 2 staff members.
2 staff members. I got one.
Two for each group.
He's into the L syndrome, I would say.
The L.
The L with you.
There should be 4 people now in each group. Now I would like you to go and pick 2 friends, some parents or students interested friends. 2 for each group.
All of them.
Each. Well, each group.
Come on, Jay, you gotta say.
Now please keep in mind,
How many,
all right, now that it's total confusion, I would like you to, each group take a space somewhere and sit down. If you don't mind, I would like you to sit on the floor. If not, you can get to be working.
That's not fair.
How many do you take?
I would like you please to keep in mind that we have 5 groups so that when you take magic markers, please leave some for birds. I don't know if there's enough. There's probably enough for at least 3 or 4 groups. And then share it up. Now, this is your Now, what we're trying to show tonight, one of the things that we're trying to help new members understand is what MT is all about. And first thing, one of the most important things that we have in MT is what we call processes. So this is going to be your introduction to what a process is. And in the same way, we'd like to hear from you what you think of education. And so what I'm going to ask you to do for the first part, I will give you, if I can get someone to watch, 10 minutes. And, I'm going to ask you first, after I give the directions, to first of all introduce yourselves in a circle. And then in 10 minutes, what I'm going to ask you to do, I will give you your own drawing paper. And I'm going to ask you, you can discuss it if you want first, but on this, I want this drawing to be a sort of mosaic of what your group's idea of real, true education is. I don't care whether you use words, symbols, drawings. You may work by yourself, maybe in one little corner. You may work with other people in the group and make one big drawing. All right? You can talk while we're doing this. If you want to share some things, there's plenty of pencils and magic markers in the middle. And I will give you 10 minutes to introduce yourselves and perhaps say to each other what you think is really important, or some of the basic elements of true education. And then somehow to symbolize it on your mosaic. Right? That will give you 10 minutes.
You know, one thing,